I don't. I mean, I love it. It's one of those things that you start and then you realize, well, now I'm just going to have to do this forever because I'm not going to increase my human growth hormone otherwise. And it's such a great tool to be able to sleep better, to look younger, feel younger, and essentially be younger.
Hey everybody, Josiah Smith, PA, expert in all things functional, regenerative, and health optimization medicine. And today we have a special guest, Melissa.
Hi.
Hey. And today we're going to discuss her experience with human growth hormone peptides, specifically a combination of CJC-1295, which is a human growth hormone releasing hormone, and the other is Ipamorelin, which is a human growth hormone releasing peptide. And this combination works on two different receptor sites of the pituitary gland and does some absolutely amazing things. Because if you think about it, as we age, our highest level of human growth hormone is probably 25 or so, and by 30 there's a steady decline, and by age 50, 60 you have about a 50% decline in HGH, and that affects every aspect of our health. And by optimizing it and increasing the pulsivity in the brain chemistry, because remember the receptors in every area of the body, we can almost reverse father time a little bit and optimize ourselves in every way, assuming we have all those other lifestyle things dialed in. So we know you have lifestyle dialed in, and now we added the HGH combination peptide. What has your experience been over the last 6 months?
Sure. So when we started, I was training jiu-jitsu. So I was training, learning moves and spending an hour to 3 hours a day at the gym learning things, and it's hard on the body. There are a lot of falling and wrestling around, things that would otherwise probably injure me to an extent or make me feel sore, so because they were up until that point. And then once we started that, a few weeks later, I started to notice that I wasn't very sore and things didn't hurt as much. So I was like, well, I'm just getting more fit. And then when I started to add in more weight training, I was getting sore, but I wasn't sore for 3-4 days. Like I can do leg day twice a week. And I don't push a lot of weight around. I'm not in there as consistently as I would like to. Even so, I saw the results of someone who is in the gym religiously without being.
So it enhanced your result in the gym with less effort?
With less effort.
Amazing.
Yeah, with less effort.
And do you notice a little bit more muscle tone and all that too?
Yes, I started noticing that every woman's body is different. I have almost no, torso. It's just boobs and then hips. So that area is very straight on me and it doesn't dip in. That's not something that I've ever really had. And now I have a curve that I did not have before, and I started seeing that being sculpted out with very little effort,
Because part of that is the adiposity in those areas, so you're going to get some more definition. So that is one thing it does over a period of several months. Not only with the definition, have you noticed anything with your skin tone elasticity?
Yes, elasticity is better. I feel like everything is better with my skin in general, and I think it has so much to do with the fact that I'm getting deeper sleep. And I'm restoring that time in deep sleep is accelerated, and my recovery is accelerated because of that. And because of that, I think that I was just kind of like just getting into a deeper sleep, more like easier, for me to recover, and was restoring at a faster pace. So I was able to work out a little bit harder without noticing that I was working out harder, like I'm 25 again. And
how old are you now?
I just turned 40. 40. So I'm able to, running around, and I also have a 5-year-old, so I don't know if it was giving me energy. I don't know if I was getting the energy from my workouts or what was happening, but I felt younger.
I think it's a combination. I think that the peptide itself, HGH peptide, adds the basis, and by getting better sleep, better workouts, and when you do work out, that actually increases testosterone, HGH, some of those endorphins, which actually helps you feel better too.
Yeah, I also noticed my HRV number improved, probably because I was able to be more active during the day. I'm not as sluggish and tired. But like I said, I'm healthy, I eat well, going to the gym regularly is probably the hardest aspect for me with just balancing life, because I have a 5-year-old and I'm exhausted at the end of my day of playing with my 5-year-old, to then get up and go to jiu-jitsu and then get up and go, you know, work out in the morning and push weight around. It's a lot for someone my age with all the responsibilities, and this was just able to give me that, like, push, this kind of this 25-year-old energy. Yeah, this like 25-year-old energy where I feel like I'm just up and doing and going, and I can keep going. And then when it's time for sleep, I conk out, I wake up feeling refreshed, rejuvenated, my skin feels good, and I'm ready to go to the gym the next day. I don't. I mean, I love it. It's one of those things that you start and then you realize, well, now I'm just gonna have to do this forever, because I'm not gonna increase my human growth hormone otherwise, and it's such a great tool to be able to sleep better, to look younger, feel younger, and essentially be younger. I just finished my Inside Tracker, and I did the internal age by looking at your biomarkers, and it said that I'm 31.
Awesome.
So,
You're the hand bump girl.
Yeah.
On that note, thank you, Melissa, so much for
Thank
sharing
you.
your experience. Bye, guys.
Bye.